Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome back to another Grounded Update video. Today we're going to be jumping back into public test server 9.0, and there's one thing that I want to answer on everybody's questions that have been coming up lately on those of you who have played Grounded in the past and have not yet joined back into Grounded. And that question is 9.0 worth me coming back to Grounded if I haven't played since maybe 7.0, 6.0? Heck, there's some people that I know that haven't played since Update 2. And what I will tell you is Grounded Update 9.0 is really good for all of you guys who are really into building. Okay, this is a great update for all of you guys who enjoy building in survival games. Now, with this update, you get all sorts of new things, from different curved walls and curved floors to being able to place creative mode, but the bugs are still running around, so you'll still have that little bit of an esque of actually feeling as though that you're playing in the backyard, but you're not actually having to worry about food, water, fighting things, your health, anything like that. So it'll allow you to not only explore the game, find all the different locations, find the different areas that bugs are currently in, practice your building, practice your running around and exploring in this game, knowing where different things are going to be for when the next updates come. Now, what I'm going to say is 9.0 may be those of you who like to build. And what I'm going to do before we go into any further is I'm just going to stop and say two things. One thing, I'd like to invite all of you guys to subscribe to the channel, because only 1/3 of you guys who actually watch these videos are actually subscribed, and even less of you guys actually hit the like button on the videos, which kind of bums me out, and it really does help the channel. So thank you all so much for those of you who do click the like button. And the second thing I want to talk about is the actual things that are in the update before we go any further. So first of all, things that are in the update are going to be things like these beautiful new ladders that they've added to the game, which are right here. These ladders help you be able to climb different things inside of the game. It's really easy to make them. All it takes is weed stems and acorn tops. Acorn tops, super awesome, super easy to get. Lots of them all around the base of the tree. And then also weed stems, they're all over the backyard. So you can really get these things and use them to explore all sorts of different areas, from the bird bath to even going out and building yourself some new custom zipline towers. Super easy to put in and really nice that they're in the game. The next thing I wanted to point out to you guys is that we do have some really cool things like these curved walls that are here. I'm just going to go ahead and put down a couple of them for you guys. We have these curved stem walls, okay? These are absolutely gorgeous. They're really good. Nice open window for your base. You even have curved palisades, okay? So now you can even get that curved look on all of your corners that may have been missing from your bases before, that have kind of put you off from wanting to play Grounded or become a superior builder inside of Grounded. I've seen some really impressive people do building inside of Grounded with just your standard equipment. Now, if you look here, you have your standard curved window. I put another regular flat window to show you the difference in the size of the actual window that you're getting with this, so you can make some really cool towers that are going to have large windows in them that would be really good for defending and stuff like that. But then you have these smaller windows as well, so you could go through and pretty much make a cathedral. What I would really like to see in a future update, I'll just tell you guys now, is I would love to see something that you can actually insert into this window, some kind of shutter maybe, or something to look through, maybe just some web that goes up here, just so we have something that goes to this window, because right now I feel like that you could almost jump through this window if you crouched and jumped through it, or that a mosquito could definitely fly right through your window and get into your base. So I'd love to see some sort of covering that we can put over it in the future. But let's go back and talk about more things that were added. We obviously have sturdy curved walls as well, so and then you have your grass curved walls. The regular grass curved walls do not have a window, mind you. The sturdy and the weed stem walls do have curved. Now, a lot of you may be asking me, Sim, did they add curved roofs? And that is no. But if you take these squared corners, if you look, the way that they line up, it actually lines up pretty good with the curve, that you can barely tell that it's actually a squared roof and not a curved roof. So that works pretty well for that, and it does line up with the other roofs as well. So you can get a pretty seamless looking roof even though you don't have a curved roof. But with some of the things that are coming in the game in the future, from mushroom walls to feather roofs to other things like that, it could bode that we're going to be getting a curved roof in the future. Now, these curved grass, they do look pretty cool, but the one thing that I think still needs a tad bit more work, or a tad bit of a visual upgrade, is the curved floors, solely because I'm just going to go up here and build a couple of them just so you guys can see. if I go like this, they look fine and dandy like this, right? The quarters look good, but they don't really like mesh up very well together, but that's okay. That gives it a little bit of that look that we know and love from Grounded. But then if we grabbed the full corners, so the grass curve floor full, I just want to show you guys, I think that it just needs a little bit of an update there. You see that that doesn't really line up very well, and there's this big opening. Once again, it's Grounded, it's a video game, so that's fine, but cool things that could get updated in the future nonetheless. But the one thing, the biggest reason why I point people that you should join back into Grounded and you should play again is because of the next update that's coming. They have promised that update 10.0, not 1.0.0, it's going to be 0.10.0 is the way that they're going to do it. They're not going to actually do a full release, and the next update has promised some very large changes to the game. From all the different map changes that have happened so far, from them talking about updating the haze, from them going in and doing all of the upgrades in this part of the map that's up here, all of this has been changing drastically over the past 2 updates, including this entire area over here. And you can see that they're starting to go through and color things a little bit more. They are really working on updating other parts of the map to bring the game closer to what it's going to be when it fully releases. There are so many updates that they could do and so many things that are coming to the game, including more bugs like roly-polies, crickets, leeches, pond striders, and all sorts of other things. And then going on and more building materials like that, having different things like mushroom building, all of that, some other bases that are going to be put around in the backyard that are from broken down bases that maybe other people have built, or that, you know, over time have just decayed away from what you've built previously. All of these things are things that could be coming to the game very soon, and I would hate for anybody to miss any of those updates of what could come to Grounded or what Grounded will be. That's why I'm saying maybe you should take the time to get back in now. If you haven't played since before they added like the flying creatures or some of these buildings, or updated a lot of the areas like the pond, the bog, the haze area that keeps getting more and more changes, the difference to all the different bugs and their fighting skills that they have, all 36 of the hidden SCA.Bs that are in the backyard that you can go and find. All of these things would point to a very immersive experience if you haven't played this game in a while. I know a lot of you guys are pushed away right now because they haven't put in story recently. Okay, they haven't really talked about the story a whole lot in probably better part of 4 updates, which has kind of been a bummer to me as well. And I will admit that I'm really hoping that we get more story for this game soon, because let's face it, we all love Grounded not only for your size factor and the base building, but the story itself is what intrigues people and wants them to come. So I'm really hoping that the future updates do bring story, and that's what a lot of people have been pushed away from. But I promise you guys that very soon, within the next update or 2, we will have something for the story. We'll have somewhere else to explore, and especially with all of the changes. The lead developer Adam himself has talked about that, the fact that they're going to be bringing more things like this into the game in the future. But thank you guys all so much for watching this video. Like I said earlier, please hit that like button, subscribe today, turn your bell notification to all so you never miss any of the future updates that are coming to the game, including sitting over here and listening to ants attack a poor weevil. So guys, thank you all so much, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one.